Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Beat in Boston. I took a poll and I asked everybody if they wanted the readings to remain the same and have those mixed energies to them, or if they wanted to have me split them up with the divine masculine and divine feminine. And I did a test run, of course, on Aries. Excuse me. As we all know, people seem to really like it because it tapped into the female energy, and then it tapped into the male energy in a different way. So your lessons are being brought out in a different way, and what you're going through is being singled out in different ways. But when I looked at the poll, Edward said he voted to have them split, but when he said the poll actually showed that you guys wanted them the same way. I was going to do them in one video because there was no way I had time to upload like 24 videos twice a month. So I guess I'm going to have to keep them the same way. If you guys decide to change your mind later, let me know. Take a look at the Aries read that's up there. See if you guys like the formatting. It was a little odd to split the energies, but it was worth it. So the other things, there was other things. Oh my gosh. So with YouTube, I was able to discuss with them that I am an adult and I should be able to run my channel any which way that I choose, as long as I'm not putting up graphic content or putting up things that children shouldn't see. Granted, I don't agree that children should be on this channel. However, teenagers need to start learning young their spirituality, need to start coming into who they are so that they're not so lost in their teenage years. I remember being a teenager and it was the worst time ever. So if they have some spiritual guidance, I feel like they should be welcome. It's not like they don't know what swear words are anyway. And it's not like, I can tell you from experience, that they don't use them when we're not there anyways. I'm not teaching them anything new. But please don't put 7, 8-year-old children in front of me. But teenagers, I feel, are old enough that they should decipher what's right and wrong, and they've heard swear words from all the kids they've grown up with. And so YouTube kind of agreed with me that, and I'm grateful for that, that, a swear word here and there isn't going to kill anybody. And so I am back to being myself. I usually don't swear too much unless that's the energy I'm getting. Sorry, guys, I had pain patches on and they're super itchy. And so I will be returning to regular programming. Yes, you guys will get my mental energy and my mental craziness and all my swearing, because I know you love that. So yes, I was happy with YouTube's response to allowing me to run my channel as a spiritual community adult. And that, I thought that was very fair. And thank you, YouTube, for allowing me to do that. Other things. I'm trying to think here. I had so many things I wanted to tell you guys, and now I'm just like, when I get in front of the camera. Other things. Yes, I'm going to ask you guys to please be mindful. I know that most of you are mindful, but you don't know somebody's story, and you don't know what their backdrop is, what they're going through, what they could possibly be experiencing in that moment. And so I'm asking you guys to please be a bit empathetic to others and sympathetic to others as well. I'm not just talking about comments, because you guys have been amazing. I have to say, I saw a comment the other day asking what cross-watching was, and someone got right on it because they were cross-watching. And by the time I made it to it, because I had so many comments, and I still do, and I'm doing different things with the channel right now to see what you guys like, because you want more presence on here, is what I've been told a few times. You want to see me more. I don't know why. You guys must be a little bit tapped too. I'm creating a channel of minions. I'm just kidding. But I saw that one of the subscribers who was cross-watching as well got right on there and explained, cross-watching is this and that. And I just wrote, I love you guys. This is why. Because you are so helpful when you know that I am going through so much. And I am so busy. Speaking of stories, I have been getting a little bit of some weird comments lately. One lady asking if I was actually on here in my underwear. If I was on here in my underwear, I'm pretty sure you'd know it. I'm definitely wearing yoga pants and a tank top, and another tank top, and another tank top. That was a little bit creepy. So let's just say I asked her if she was on drugs, because I don't think I've ever appeared in my underwear on this channel. So I've just been getting some very odd comments lately that some of them are very demanding to change my music and things like that. This is how I run my channel, and there's plenty of really good readers on here. And so if there's something about me that's rubbing you wrong, just go right ahead and go on to those other good readers. I'll even suggest some for you. But please do not come on here and start telling me what to wear and what to play for music and how to dress and what I should do for my makeup and how much weight I need to. Stop it. Just stop. We all know. Have you met me? Then we all know that that's not going to fly. Aries sun, Leo moon, Aries rising, Mars Leo. Back it on up, sister. Like, just back it on up. But I have noticed like a rise in subscribers, and I'm not looking to just make 100,000 subscribers overnight. What I'm finding is that I'm getting those who want to work. You guys are actually wanting to work. You're like, yes, the lessons. This is what I'm going through. I learned that lesson, or this is what I've been seeing, so I know that this is right. And the subscribers I'm getting, you guys are so quality and you are so amazing. It's just, I'm getting the quality people who really want to be here and who really want to change their lives and who really want to work with me. And I love you guys for that. And I'm so grateful that you pass on the videos. And I'm so grateful that I've gotten as many views as I have. I never even imagined it would get this big. And it seems to be getting bigger and bigger. I'm still going to be asking that you guys share the videos as many times as I can. I'd like to give out free readings every month. And so continue to share the videos, like, subscribe, whatever it is, comments. You know me, I'm not big on selling myself. So let's just get through this. Continue to share the videos because I would like to give away these readings. But the problem that I'm having is that people aren't answering the comments after they ask for the free reading. And we go in and choose someone, nobody's answering. And so we end up choosing someone else. Whoever that was for Scorpio, she never responded to me. And so somebody who was interested did email me, was a Scorpio, and got the reading. And that's just the way it works. I'm not saying, please do not bombard my email. I'm already having trouble with my Outlook and finding you guys' email in my junk folders. And it's just, but we will go and choose someone else. And this month, that guy's doing it. And you met him. Lunatic. Serial killer. Not really. He's just nuts. But it's hard to give away readings if there's no views on them like this month because they were lessons and not love readings. I noticed the views drop significantly. But when I do love readings, everyone's all over it. So for those of you who say, like, can't you do anything but love readings? Yes, I can. I can do plenty of things. I can talk about opening portals, which you should never do. I can talk about dimension hopping like I do. I can talk about how to commune with the dead in the proper way. I can talk about all of those things. But it seems that when I try to do that and I try to bring education into it, ratings go way down. And this month was just proven. So it seems like everybody is stuck in that five senses obsession of relationships and being in them and finding the right person. And so I kind of guess I will just stick to those general love readings. I seem to get couples more often than I do singles, which makes me sad because I feel like I'm leaving out the singles population, but this is just what they bring me. I tell you that's the other thing. I tell you what they tell me. Don't shoot the messenger, please. I've had several comments where I'm like, listen, and I'm nice as I can be. Someone said that I was so negative, they were going to take a break from my channel on the Aries reading. And I'm like, I'm negative? Like, I am the most cheerful, happy person, but I bring you truth. And that's what I'm always going to bring you is truth. I'm not going to tell you that everything is hunky-dory. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to do that. It is never going to happen. I am a first decan Aries. I speak truth. I do not lie. I do not sugarcoat, and I do not have time for that. So like I said, if that feels negative to you, that I bring you the truth and I bring you the honest lessons that you really need to learn, then maybe I'm not the right reader for you. I am not being abrasive. I've found a way to think before I speak. Yes, I have actually figured it out. I know you guys are probably like, yay! But I did the lessons. I was very soft and gentle, no matter how harsh the lesson was. I was, I was very mindful of you guys' feelings. And still, I get comments like that. So it's like, I can't please everyone at once. But I seem to be pleasing a good amount of you. There's very rarely a comment left up like that. And so I don't feel like I want to change anything that I'm doing. I'm not going to change my swearing. I'm an adult. I'm not going to change the format of the readings because you guys seem to like them. Aries, I'm sorry that was your reading for the month. It was just a test read. Next month, we'll go back to the regular readings. And maybe I'll do a bonus reading for you guys at the end because although you seem to be resonating really well with it, I'll do a bonus read. But I just wanted to get on and tell you that at the end of the day, the poll was to keep it all the same. Even though he wanted it different, it's to keep it all the same. And he said to go with what you guys wanted because you guys are important. The other thing is he's excited to become a bigger part of the channel. He wants you guys to see the love we have, to see that you can make it. There is hope. That's a Scorpio for you. He wants you guys to have what we have. He wants to see you all successful. He gets to the comments before I even see them, and he's back and forth with you guys as much as he can. Now, I don't think he's going to join every time because you saw him shit his pants when I said, now he's going to talk about how he feels. And he went, that was mainly just payback for all the times he's interrupted my videos. Some of you remember that Aries read where he was coming in and out, and yeah. So that was kind of just payback. I wasn't really going to make him talk about his feelings. That's only if he wanted to. But he would like to become a bit of this channel, a part of this channel, to give you guys that hope that it's not hopeless. It's twin flame relationships are not hopeless. It just takes a lot of work. And we are always working on ourselves to live our best life possible. And we're doing that right now. Everything. And when I say your best life possible, this doesn't mean you have a Maserati and a big house and all this money and blah, blah, blah. No. Leave the material world out of it. Because even with all that material, guys, you can still feel lonely, sad. And then when you have all that material, can you honestly say that you know your friends are your friends and they're not just there for the money? Money doesn't buy happiness, and it certainly doesn't buy love. And so when I say living your best life, I mean loving yourself to the fullest, doing all the things you dreamed of doing, being with the person that you want to be with, no matter how hard it is. You put the issue on the table and you talk about it. That's living your best life. Vibrating into higher dimensions, seeing things that you've never seen before. I always tell people, when you go out into the forest, and it's the noisiest place you sit, you've attained your goal. And those of you who have ascended will know what I mean. And those of you who are still working on it, I can't explain it. You have to feel it for yourself. So for those of you who go out and sit in the forest and it's the noisiest place you've ever been, so those are some of the things kind of going on here. I'm also asking you to be very patient. The doctors have got me seeing, oh my God, I'm going to try to go through this ology list, but I don't know how well I'm going to do. First of all, they're changing my internal medicine doctor, who's my primary care doctor. He's leaving the department. So I'm kind of not happy about that because he is finally the only doctor that we were getting somewhere, even if we were chasing our tail. He was having me see, just different ideas. He was very creative in how he planned my treatment out and how he treated me and the access that I had to him. I have 24-hour access to my doctor because of the nature of my illnesses. I don't use it, but I have it. But before he leaves, I see neurosurgery. They're referring me to neurology. Also being referred to endocrinology, pulmonology, psychopharmacology, from everything I've been through with the loss of my mom. YouTube even actually demonetized the video I made you guys talking about my mom 2 days after I lost her. And that's actually what sparked the debate between me and YouTube. And I was like, really? My mom? Like, you can't monetize a video of my mom dying? I also talked about the channel and stuff like that and needing to speak truth. Like, what? Who does that? So they did monetize it, and they were very, very good about it. But I don't want to babble too long because I have readings to do. I'm actually doing a bunch of mid-monthly readings today. I know I'm a couple days late, but I'm surprised I made it to them. But I'm asking you guys to please be patient with me, okay? Sometimes my emails get lost in junk mail. Sometimes I never even get them. If you're trying to contact me and I'm not getting your emails, then contact me on Facebook or Skype and say I've emailed you and I haven't heard back or what have you. But please be mindful of my situation. I did just have spinal surgery. Yuck. I did just find out that they are not going to give me another surgery. I don't know if this is good or bad, but the symptoms that I have, they're saying are probably permanent, and there really isn't a solution to the situation. I was supposed to be in a wheelchair, and instead I'm not. And I guess I'm grateful enough for that. However, I do have some major symptoms still going on because I had a bone spur that was crushing one of my nerves to the point where I couldn't move this area all the way down to here. And that's when I was hospitalized for it. But they were supposed to go in through the back, and they were supposed to replace C3 through C7. And they only replaced C6 through C7. So C3 through C5 is still all messed up. And when I asked them why they didn't, they said that they would have paralyzed me instantly because of the nature of where that bone spur was. It was in the MRI, you could see it poking into my spinal fluid. So they didn't end up replacing that because they went in anterior right here and they pulled everything aside and they were only able to reach that area. Going up in here really wasn't an option from down here. They would have had to literally go way up in there to fix it. And now where I have titanium rods and screws in my neck, they really can't go in unless they absolutely have to. So it's good news that I don't need another surgery yet. Let's hope it stays that way. But it's bad news in the sense that now I'm stuck with all of these, this damage to my nerve root from what happened before. So I know a lot of you wanted an update on that. I share my life with you guys, and I share my sickness with you guys. I share my twin flame relationship with you guys, the loss of my mom, what it's been like. I share everything with you guys. I want you to see me as a person, because a lot of the time when I get on Skype, people say to me, I can't believe I'm talking to you. And, you know, you're this big star. And I'm like, you do realize I have like 20,000 subscribers, right? And not that I'm not grateful for that, but I'm hardly a star. I'm another person behind the camera who's working and being guided as well, except my guidance comes from some very, very strong deities instead of a person. And so I'm just like you. I have problems and I share them. And most people think I shouldn't put my personal stuff up here. I don't put everything. But at the same time, like, what fun is it when you look at a reader and you think, I don't even have anything in common with this person. You know, they sit up there and they look perfect. They have these nice clothes and nice rings or whatever it is you think when you're sitting in front of a reader who doesn't make themselves personable. Or my thing is being authentic. I share with you guys because this is the most loving community that I've built and that you guys have helped me build. When I get a reading that says, hey, my hairdresser recommended you, my heart just stops in my chest. I'm getting word of mouth. And that's exactly what I wanted when I started this channel. If you watched the earlier videos, I didn't want overnight success or overnight riches. Oh God, definitely didn't make it to overnight riches. I promise you that. But I wanted real people who can identify with my real struggle. And I don't get on here to boo-hoo. In fact, I never even talk about my illnesses unless I'm not feeling well, and I call it autoimmune. I don't even talk about what they are. You guys know about my surgery, but you don't know about all this other crap that I'm dealing with. In fact, I've never even named my autoimmune disorder. I just said it was one of the rarest in the world, and I was number 452 lucky recipient. And my thing was, is couldn't I have like diabetes or something that they can treat? Not saying diabetes is any less. It's a deadly disease, and my best friend passed away 2.5 years ago from it. So I'm not saying at all, for those of you that have diabetes, that I want diabetes and this and that, or diabetes. My best friend I lost 2.5 years ago to diabetes. She was 36. She left behind 5 children and a 20-year marriage. And so I'm not in any way lessening any person's struggle. I'm in no position to do that. But at the same time, I just asked the divine, why couldn't it be something treatable? Instead, I have one that is not, the only thing they do know is it's not passed down from parents to child. They don't know where it comes from. It randomly pops up in your mid-30s, which had happened to me at 33. I went into major kidney failure. I got all the way down to 32% kidney function, and it was still continuing to go down. And my whole body froze up. I couldn't walk and I couldn't move. I had to be carried around. And it was just brutal. Like, I can't tell you. It was brutal. I went from a gym goer every day, eating healthy, working out. I worked 6 17-hour days a week, went the state hospital in Arizona, and then I moved on to the special teams called ACT teams, assertive community treatment teams. And next thing you know, here I am, and I'm so sick I can't walk. I had to be put in I still went to work for till I was 37. I worked like that. I would wait for my medication to kick in, and then I would go take a shower. I had to get up like hours and hours. My shift was at 7 in the morning. At the hospital, it was also at 7 in the morning. So I'd have to be put in the shower until my medication kicked in, and my muscles and my joints are the worst. They get infected and I can't move. So I would have to sit in there and just wait until like everything kicked in so that I could get out of the shower by myself. And then I needed assistance getting dressed and assistance doing everything. It was just awful. And I've worked so hard since 33 to come to the point where I'm at right now, where I've learned to manage this. And even I cannot manage it. The doctors cannot manage it. There's only one treatment. I've tried it. It didn't work for me. The doctors don't recommend I try it again. So here I am. And because of that one disorder, it caused like a chain reaction of disorders through my body. My digestive system is now messed up with gastroparesis. It just caused a lot. And so when you get on here to troll me, or you get on here and you're harsh toward me, know that you don't know my story. I had spinal surgery August 27th, I believe. My mom passed away November 10th. November 11th. I had another significant death in my life, November 10th. You don't know my story, and I'm sharing it slowly with you guys. I want you to see me as someone you can relate to. I have a relationship. I'm just like you. I'm just newly engaged. I shared that video when I put up major announcement, and you guys were so amazing. Like, you just adored him and the way we bantered together, and the way that we have worked on ourselves so much that we literally came to a point where I'm going to marry my twin flame, or, well, we're engaged. He promised me we don't have to get married if I don't want to. It's just how he feels about me. And that made me comfortable with the idea of marriage with him. That's truly amazing. And that's truly a transformation for a Scorpio. It's beautiful. He's beautiful. The relationship's beautiful. And no matter what I go through, I always see the beauty in life. And so when you guys get on here and you want to be harsh with me, please know my story. I don't want boo-hoo, poor me. If that was the case, I'd get on here constantly and talk about, oh, well, this and this and this. I just let you guys know, hey, I got major appointments coming up. I might be a little bit behind on my readings. This is why I'm going to neurosurgery or wherever tomorrow. And when I get home, I don't usually book any readings because my energy is really low. It takes a lot out of me to go in town, downtown. The traffic here is no joke. 2.5 hours in for a half an hour appointment and then 2.5 hours back. It's a lot on me, especially sitting in a car after you've had spinal surgery and trying to get comfortable for 2.5 hours. The other day, it actually took us 5 or 6 hours or 7 hours to get home or something like that. Yeah. But anyway, speaking of spots, they're not all booked up this week yet. So get on that real quick if you guys want readings and stuff like that. I'm working on revising the list of services. I'm actually almost done with it. I'll be doing that today as well. But yeah, get on those appointments because they book up fast and my monthlies get first priority to the appointments. Sorry, guys, but they've been working with me monthly for a long time. And so they do get first dibs on the appointments and they're starting to book pretty fast. So if you guys want appointments, that information's below. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because it really, really hurt me that YouTube wouldn't, that was like one of the only videos, they wouldn't monetize a video about my mom passing that I shared with you guys. And it's like, it's not about the money. It's just about the principle of it. Like, what is wrong with that? Because it said that they didn't feel anything that they couldn't promote anything through my video. So you demonetize it because it's not making you money. I was talking about the death of my mom. I was in raw emotion and sharing it with you. And so when I spoke with them, they agreed that that was just not right. And so I have to kind of tip my hat to YouTube. I also want to tip my hat to all of you other readers that are on my page and you are supporting the hell out of me. I'm going to break down and cry like you don't understand. I've heard that I'm being Rich Lop. If you see this, thank you. And I'm glad that I was able to help you. And I hope that we can gain some sort of friendship and work together because I'm sure there's plenty you have to teach me. But I've watched you grow over the months. Believe it or not, I have been subscribed to your channel since quite a long time ago. Nice haircut, by the way. But I want to send some love to some of these readers here. Thank you. I had no idea that I inspired you in any way until one of my subscribers during a reading, I had mentioned that I heard other readers suggesting me as, another reader that they would go to or sending people to and how much I've helped them. I've watched you grow. And I have to say, you make me proud. And so I'm glad I could be a part of your growth. I hope that I can continue to be a part of your growth and that through that friendship, we can support each other. Your confidence level now is so amazing. In the beginning, if you watch your videos, you're kind of like a little bit mousy. And now you're just like, bam. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, brother. Aunt at Cancer Moon's Tarot, he had me absolutely cracking up at the Aries reading this morning. Oh my God, I was dying laughing. He's like, I have the Aries energy and I've been drinking coffee and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh my God, poor Aunt. So I left him a comment and I was like, Aunt, no more Aries energy and coffee for you. You're cracking me up, but you're like, woo, poor Aunt, with his cancer and his emotional side is like bouncing off the walls with like Aries energy and coffee. So now I know he's really tapped into our energy because we are huge coffee drinkers. trying to think who else I would love to give a shout out to. Raven Moon, you are such a support in my comments, and you are just a beautiful person. I don't even have words. Just know, like, I can't name all the readers, but you guys, seriously, I see you all in my comments, and I'm trying my best to answer you, but my heart, you steal my heart. You do. And the comments I'm getting from everyone just saying, I love you. It's just everyone's putting it out there. They're feeling the love, that authentic love I give you guys. And they're just saying, I love you. Men, women, whoever. And it's not a bad thing. It's like a soul family. I love you. And the minute I see that, my heart just gets so happy. I've never, like, I'm lightheaded and I want to cry. Like, thank you for the love and support. I'm going through a lot, and I'm not an emotional person. I'm an Aries. We're like, emotions. Ugh. But as you can see, I'm pretty teared up right now. Being so sick and having his support, your support, and all these readers' support, and knowing that people are seeing my talent and telling me they love me, it makes me feel exuberant again. It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel like I have this major soul family standing behind me, and no matter what happens, everything's going to be okay. So thank you. I think that was, oh no, the energies. The energies are off the wall right now, guys. And this might be that Mars in Cancer right here. The energies. Good Lord. I thought I was going to have to tie him to a chair with that Scorpio moon, with the Mars in Cancer and the Pluto retrograde. And yesterday we were driving and he was just, and I'm in the passenger seat like, good Lord. And I'm like abrasive too, because I've got this Mars in Cancer and that's my only ruling planet. So I'm sitting there like, good Lord, just like hating the world, just like in this kind of like woe is me mood. But yet I was recognizing it. So I kept pulling myself out and vibrating to the fifth. When you vibrate in the fifth, you vibrate above these kind of energies. And so he's still figuring it out. He manifests out of nowhere. He has no idea what he's doing, but he does it. But he's learning. And I have another friend too, that they seem to be like on the same path, like learning path. And my friend lives in another country and they seem to be getting the same synchronicities, the same learning path. But the energies are absolutely 100% brutal right now, guys. That war planet of Mars moving into Cancer, which is the most emotional sign in the zodiac, is really just, for Aries, it's making us very abrasive because we don't like to be emotional. So it's irritating us because we're not emotional, and all of a sudden it's just like we can feel it, but it's not something we want to express. It's not something we want to deal with. It's just like, okay, go away now. And then it keeps coming back. We're like, no. And then we had the Scorpio moon, and hey, I've faced all my skeletons, so I wasn't worried about it. But watching him climb the walls with Uranus and all the things going on, and then we had the 2 nights of meteor showers. Neither one of us slept at all. It was like just weird dream central. And then a blue Scorpio moon, literally like, I don't know, I was crawling out of my skin, but I'm very detained about it. So I was like, okay, time to vibrate in the fifth. Whoop. I'm not dealing with this because it's very abrasive toward my energy. And then him having Scorpios, you guys have Mars is your ruling planet, but you also have that Pluto aspect, which brings in a darker side to your personality, which I usually find is your sense of humor. It's amazing. But it's affecting you double because was in retrograde, and then is it still in retrograde? I don't even know. I don't know the date. I just know I do my readings when I do them, and I have this crazy energy flowing through me. And it's not just the alignment, it's whew, maybe another day. I just see him, and the energies are making him so abrasive because he's a Scorpio. He doesn't do emotion unless it's necessary toward a loved one or something like that. He gets emotional, he gets hurt easily, but he's not like that unless he has to be. And to see him just like raging with that Cancer energy because he's not used to being emotional all the time, you know, with that beautiful Cancer emotion. And to see me dealing with it and the way he's dealing with it, it's making him abrasive because he has the Mars energy. So I can imagine how you guys are feeling as well. So I just want to talk a little bit about that. And, you know, let me know in the comments below, like how you guys are doing with this energy, because it's really a crazy lineup. You've also got Venus coming home to Taurus for the first time in like 30 something or 40 years. And it won't happen again for another 40. I don't think I'll be alive for that. Oh, I hope I'm not. I'll be wearing diapers. Nobody's wiping my ass. I don't care who they are. So hopefully I won't be sticking around for that. No thanks. But let me know how you guys are doing with this energy below. Leave me comments, please. And I hope you guys will continue to pass this video because I really want these readers who are really putting me out there and supporting me. I don't know how else to thank them. It's not like I can really send messages on YouTube. YouTube is not the place where you say thank you or whatever. It's just more comments. But yes, I would also recommend Inner Light Tarot 1111, but she's got her own struggles right now. Pisces Moon 1111. Lulu I Love from House of Oshun is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just every reader that has commented below, thank you. Thank you for the comment the other day about who does that? Who gives a thumbs down? And they continue to say, like, I pour my heart and soul into everything I'm doing. So if they don't like the video, to go find another reader. But don't give it a thumbs down. Don't be negative. Don't be nasty. And that is the truth. I'm giving everything I have to you guys. Aside from him and another special little lady in my life, who's my niece. She's my baby girl. Not such a baby anymore. She's 27. She'll be 28 July 12th. So anyway, aside from those two, you guys are really my soul family. You're my family. I have very few family members left, and I value you more than you'll ever know. And so I hope this doesn't get 500 views and then everyone just blows it off. I really hope that it makes it back to these readers. I know that Inner Light Tarot 1111 has recommended me, and I know that Rich Lop did, and I had no idea. I don't know the others, so if you do know, could you please leave it below? So I really hope this video travels and gets out that thank you, because that's really heartfelt for me. All right, guys, it's your girl Kelly coming straight at you from Boston for the Queen Tarot B. And I'm going to get on those readings now because I'd like to do mid-monthly. I think I'm just going to make them a little bit shorter than usual. No, I'm not going to make you pay for the other half of it. I'm just going to make them a little shorter than usual so that I can get through them because I'm late. I had a horrible appointment the other day that I told you guys about. It was just balls to the wall, bad news. So, and then getting home, yeah, it took about 7 hours. So I'm a little bit behind as usual. Forgive me. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love you.